Meeting people from other specialties, I think in the context of Schweitzer, is really enriching because there's lots of points where you can talk about your project. I'm from public health, so we often think of a comprehensive approach, but sometimes you need people to remind you of some of the details that you might be forgetting, or they might need you to think about, okay, what does this mean in a hospital context, or what might people need to do to get to your program?
So with the fellowship, I've already been able to develop relationships with other fellows. We have group meets, we exchange lessons learned, we talk about our challenges, we talk about our successes, and with that, we're really able to learn from one another.
So the mission of the Albert Schweitzer Fellowship is to train our emerging health leaders to serve and empower vulnerable populations, to build healthier communities and live healthier lives. So we accomplish that by selecting around 50 fellows from undergraduate and graduate schools from all over Houston. They create projects that address an unmet health need in a vulnerable population here in Houston, Galveston, College Station. And while they are doing that, they are also increasing the capacity of partner agencies.
My name is Sarah Mangrum. I'm the Director of Resident Programs with New Hope Housing, and I have the pleasure to work with both our on-site team of case managers and social workers, as well as our partners like the Albert Schweitzer Fellows. One of the reasons that we love working with the Albert Schweitzers is that their mission so closely aligns with New Hope's mission to serve the most vulnerable in our community. And the skills that one develops by going out and boots on the ground. Service learning is just something that you can't learn in a classroom.
Really, we have two different dimensions to the fellowship. We are both training and mentoring these young people to serve their communities by training them in leadership development, program management, cultural competency. But while they're getting that training, they're also out in the community actually serving. So we both empower these young leaders to go out there and do the work, but also support them while they're doing the work.
I cannot imagine doing this without the Schweitzer Fellowship. Monthly reports, all of the mentor meetings, talking to professionals who do this at nonprofits or doctorates who this is their life's work. You know, it makes such a daunting task seem doable.
And you know, it's interesting, everybody knew the name Albert Schweitzer, and I knew he did important work in Africa, but I didn't know anything about it here. And so the things that really triggered my interest was community health, underprivileged, and fellowship and projects. And I think to be able to have healthy communities and communities that can grow and prosper with individuals and groups creates a common floor, which is health and well-being.
We hope you're starting to get a better sense of what the Schweitzer Fellowship is all about. By giving to the fellowship, you are not only having an immediate impact on the most vulnerable in our community, but you're also ensuring a cohort of trained, compassionate, and skilled health leaders who are devoted to a life of service and providing whole person care for their patients. This is a transformative experience for our fellows, but we cannot do this work without your help. Won't you consider joining me in supporting the fellows and the work that they're doing in the community? Because after all, we know the Schweitzer Fellowship works.